Forget traditional buildings because skyscrapers are the new normal. After the construction of Burj Khalifa in Dubai in 2010, it was classified as the tallest skyscraper in the world, but it's still maintaining the first place. After seeing Burj Khalifa get so famous, many countries started constructing their skyscrapers, and it seems like some other skyscraper under construction will soon steal Burj Khalifa's title. We will tell you about these magnificent skyscrapers, which are currently under construction and might see the light of day in the upcoming years, becoming the tallest skyscrapers in the world. Before starting, please like the video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and now let's get started. Number 10. Hyundai Global Business Center. Hyundai Global Business Center is a super tall skyscraper under development in Gangnam District, Seoul, South Korea. With a planned height of 569 meters, the tower will surpass Lot World Tower to become the tallest building in Seoul and South Korea. As its name suggests, the building developer is Hyundai Motor Group, the car company that plans to build the building as its new headquarters. The building will have 105 floors. Most will be used for office space. A hotel will occupy the rest, and an observation deck will be on the top floor. Number 9. ENTISAR Tower. ENTISAR Tower is a residential tower under development on Sheikh Zayed Road in Dubai. The road is already packed with super tall skyscrapers on the sides, and ENTISAR Tower will become the tallest one with a floor count of 122. The tower will be composed of a series of stacked boxes that get fewer as it rises to the top, like the Willis Tower in Chicago, but the boxes are separated vertically by pillars, creating green spaces on the top of these boxes. The tower was initially proposed to be 526 meters tall, eventually increasing to 570 meters. The construction started in 2016, but was halted due to financing problems, and again postponed due to the pandemic. So its construction year is still unknown. Number 8. Signature Tower Jakarta. Signature Tower is a mega-tall skyscraper proposed to be built in central Jakarta, Indonesia. The tower would rise to 638 meters and contain 113 floors above ground, with the top floor at 516 meters to become an observation deck, while most other floors will be used as hotels, offices, and residential space. If built, the tower will become the second tallest building in Southeast Asia, after PNB 118 in Malaysia, and is expected to become a national icon of Indonesia. The tower's construction was initially planned to begin in 2016, but had been postponed due to the financing problem, so its final construction year is unknown. Number 7. Tower M. Tower M is a mega-tall tower proposed as a part of Kuala Lumpur City Centre, KLCC, a building complex that includes the famous Petronas Towers. The developer behind the project is KLCC Holdings, which also developed the Petronas Towers, and Samsung C&T, the contractor which built the Twin Towers, is again contracted to construct the tower. As the Petronas Towers are being surpassed in height by the Exchange 106 and Merdeka 118, one of the purposes for KLCC to build this tower is to regain the crown of the tallest building in the country. The skyscraper is planned to be built on the east side of KLCC, hence it was previously known as KLCC East Gate Tower. 2 other shorter new office towers will be built next to it. The foundation work started in 2019, but the construction of the building itself will begin in 2025. If it gets built before the completion of Tradewinds Square, the 700-meter-tall tower will overtake the title of the tallest building in Southeast Asia from Merdeka 118. Number 6. DubaiOne. DubaiOne, also known as Medan One Tower, is a mega-tall skyscraper proposed by Medan Group, a company formed specifically to develop the Medan City complex, which is expected to become the new city center of Dubai. The tower is planned as the centerpiece of the complex. The project location is on the east side of the Dubai Water Canal, about 3 kilometers east of the Burj Khalifa. And while the construction year is unknown, if built, The DubaiOne will serve as a residential building, including apartments and hotels, and an observation deck on the 161st floor at 655 meters high. Number 5. Uptown Dubai Tower 1. The Uptown Dubai Tower 1 is a part of the Uptown Dubai project, which includes 2 towers in the Jumeirah Lake Towers district in Dubai. The other tower is 340 meters tall and has already been completed. Tower 1 was previously known as Burj 2020, for Dubai was going to host Expo 2020, and the tower was planned to be completed by then. But Tower 1 is planned to rise to 711 meters, more than twice the height of Tower 2, and finish construction by 2028. It would become the second tallest building in Dubai after Burj Khalifa. The 2 towers are designed by Adrian Smith, also the designer of Burj Khalifa. The form and its facade pattern are similar to PNB 118 in Kuala Lumpur, but significantly higher. Number 4. Tradewinds Square. Tradewinds Square Tower is another mega-tall skyscraper proposed to be built in the center of Kuala Lumpur. This tower is planned with a whopping height of 775 meters, which is almost the height of Burj Khalifa, and there will be no vanity height, as it doesn't include spires on the top, so it will actually appear taller and more imposing than Burj Khalifa. The tower will be built on the site of the former Crown Plaza Mutiara Hotel and Complex Antarabangsa, not far from the Petronas Towers. The project was first proposed in 2011 as a 65-story tower. It was then increased to 110 floors with a height of 608 meters in 2016 and was eventually changed to its current height of 775 meters, 150 floors. Australian architecture firm Woods Bagot was chosen to design the tower. They unveiled the new design of the tower in November 2022, and the skyscraper is estimated to be finished being built by 2030. The renders show that the tower will rise from an elliptical base, gradually transit to a perfect circle on the top, and feature a vast and narrow aperture across its body. Woods Bagot claims the design is inspired by Islamic geometry and biomimicry. However, since this tower is still in its planning phase, it's unsure whether this will be the final design. The tower will be multi-purpose, with retail spaces on the base, offices on the lower and middle floors, and residences and hotels on the upper floors. Number 3. Oblisco Capital. The Oblisco Capital is a 1,000-meter tall skyscraper proposed to be built in the new administrative capital of Egypt. This project is planned to be completed in 2030, and if built before the completion of Jeddah Tower, it will become the world's first building to reach 1 kilometer, achieving that height solidly without adding a spire. The tower is designed as a pharaonic obelisk, and it would include residences, hotels, shopping malls, etc. Number 2. Jeddah Tower. Previously known as Kingdom Tower, the Jeddah Tower is a building currently under construction in Jeddah that is set to become the tallest building in the world. Upon its completion, the tower will feature a cantilevered observation platform for tourists consisting of 170 floors. You don't need to be confused with the Mile High Tower, another project set to be 1 mile high and once planned to be built on the same plot. This kilometer-tall tower replaced it after the soil test proved that the land was too weak for a mile-high building. The Mile High Tower is not dead, though. Its developer intends to build it in other cities worldwide. Number 1. Dubai Creek Tower. Dubai Creek Tower is one of the tallest towers ever proposed in history, and the tower will reach a whopping 1,345 meters above the ground. Construction started in 2016, and the foundation had completed in 2017 and is estimated to have finished being built by 2027. Technically, this tower is not a building, as the tower has less than 50% of its total height habitable, and wire cables support it. However, it contains hotels, which can rarely be found on typical sightseeing towers, and it's the only tower in the world with the highest occupied floor above 1,000 meters high. And that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel and we'll see you in our next